Hi guys, well welcome back to Kit Car Direct and MK Sports Cars. Well, it's workshop time. There is so much going on this week because it's show preparation time. We've got the Newark Kit Car Show coming up. It's the second show of the year after the Malvern one. It's going to be bonkers. Why is it going to be bonkers? Well, we're going to be doing hot laps. So the Cup 200 car is getting a bit of a look over, really. What is it? We're having the prop shafts off, we're having all things off in this car. We want to double check that, make sure this car is all singing, all dancing and set on kill to give you the hot passenger laps, even down to the steering boss being checked. This thing needs to be on point. Now, if you're fortunate enough to get up to the Newark show, you can strap yourself in for the passenger ride of a lifetime with either Matthew or Ben giving you the hot laps. We can't wait to show you what this car can do. Next up on car preparation time, it's the Striker. Yes, the little 185 brake horsepower 2-litre Duratec car. She's getting a bit of a service, really. She's getting the health check, the oil change, the standard things, the coolant changes, bit of a spanner check, etc. Because this one's also heading out to Newark and it will be available for hot laps as well. But we'll see. If you want a car engine lap, we'll take you out in that. If you want a bike engine lap, we'll take you out in either. So yeah, bit of an oil change, bit of a fresh fluid in the veins, should we say. So the guys at Adam and Ben and the guys will get that all strapped up and we'll get it traded up and on its way up to Newark. Right, well, as you know, guys, we started looking to making a new demo car. Well, it's going to be an MK RX-5. It's going to be about 300 horsepower-ish. We're going with the Mazda and the Mazda Turbo. Well, first stage of the build, make the chassis tick. No problem, that's all done. Next stage of the build, we're showing you the new load floor pans is going to be on this chassis. And then the first part of the process now is Joseph's getting on with fitting the billet aluminium pedal box, fitting the copper brake lines, fitting the copper fuel lines down the centre tunnel, etc. Getting it all lined up and squared up, ready to start receiving all the other major overhaul components. And that is all the rear differentials, that's been reconditioned, the rear uprights, the front uprights, all of those parts. And as you see, if you've subscribed to us, guys, you would have seen the engine. That's all gone through from head to toe, and it's got the nice little 19T hybrid TD04 turbo in there. So we can't wait to keep building this car and get ready to set this thing on kill. And hopefully in the next few months, it'll be ready for you to pop down and see us and get a little test drive and see how this weapon can really float your boat.
We just basically after Donington pushed it in the garage and lasted for 17 months. We've never done anything with it, and I've just been that busy at work. We've just got to that point, and we just need to sort it out.
We're looking at possibly getting rid of the shifter and put in like a top setup push rod shifter in there, so you've got to leave.
Right, another new arrival into the workshop this week. It's not a car we see that often, a Hayabusa Striker. So it's got a Gen 1 Hayabusa engine in now. Car's been painted, customers basically come in for a health check, really. So it's a nut, bolt, spanner, service, etc. Check it all over as well, make sure, because it's been in storage for a little bit of time, so we'll make sure she stops, starts and goes. It's got Digi Dash on it, it's got paddle shift, which has got the flat shifter on it, up and down flat shifter on it as well. We've got to go through that, check it all works, and he also wants the gear indicators and everything else to work on it as well. But fully caged car, and it just needs going through, really. We get it into the workshop, we'll unload it, put it into there, check the fluids, check the oils, get it ready to go back out to the customer. And I do believe this may be coming up for sale in a very near future. So once it's been through our workshop, if you want to know more information about the car, you can hook us up here at phone call, email. We can either put you in touch with the customer, or you can probably see it at the factory if you want to come down at any time now. Well, next stage, well, kits are coming in, but also kits are going out the door. It's chassis collection time. We've had 2 this week going out the door. Very different specifications on the customers' cars here. So yeah, hopefully get them loaded up. We can do delivery services, guys, as well, but a lot of people love to come and collect their own kit. It's start their journey with the collection, get it home, unload it all, check it all off, and it's really part of the build experience. So if you want to know more about the kit car range, or the RX-5, the Cup 200, etc., hook us up, phone call, email, or come and see us at the factory when we give you a little tour around. Right, it seems to be Striker Fantastic Week this week, guys. Another Striker, little 1.8 Zetec. Well, it came in to us, it came in for a little bit of a check over because the customer purchased it, in the UK, but guess what? It's not staying in the UK. This is heading out to Oz. So it's getting on the truck now, getting loaded, being a storage container, shipped across the pond, and the lucky recipient will be receiving that down in Oz, and it'd be great to see that on the road. Another little striker out into a country that, well, doesn't see him that often. So I'm sure he'll enjoy many a sunshine drive in this little baby. Well, we did warn you, it's Striker fantastic week, and it keeps going again. As you know, if you've subscribed, you would have seen us building this hashtag Barry's little Striker. It's got, again, a little Zetec engine here, live axle car. We've done a lot of panel fitment and dry fitment and sort of gone backwards to go forward with this car. All the little bits have come back now from powder coat, and the team here are setting about fitting all of them for the final stages of all the powder coat, bulkheads, trim, interior panels, etc. all going on the vehicle now, battery trays, bulkheads. It just cleans the whole look up of the car when you're going in powder coated black. Very simple to clean, very simple to maintain, check what's going on as well. So yeah, the guys are cracking on with that. There's loads of little bits to do on this particular car. Next job I think up is we're going to be looking at designing the exhaust manifold as well. But the customer's coming in, keeping in close contact with us, does regular visits, which is nice to see, and see the updates on the vehicle being done. Oh, and we're waiting for his custom seats to be made. So he's got some nice padded custom seats that are coming in, and we'll show you them when they land on our doorstep. Right guys, well, it's chassis register time. We had 2 lucky customers collect their kits this week, and of course the queue is obviously increasing and growing week by week. With the Newark shows and other events coming up, that is continuing to grow. So if you want to get yourself in the queue, then hook us up with a phone call, email, or come down to the factory like we said, or one of the open days. But if you're already in the queue guys, it's up here on the left hand side for you this week for the current chassis register. Right guys, that's it for another super busy week at Kit Car Direct and MK Sports Cars. Kits going out, cars coming in. It's been bonkers, and I've got to say a big thanks to the team for all of their efforts and getting the cars ready for the Newark show, so you could have an enjoyable show when you come up and see us there guys. So that's it. Don't forget guys, if you want to like what we see, like, share and subscribe, and we will catch you next week.